Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had good holidays and good start of the year. We spent a big chunk of our holidays trying to finish painting our exterior of our house, but we still haven't finished. But we still also had some relaxing time, so it's not all that bad. In today's video, to start off a new year, I wanted to do kind of an update on the upcoming projects for this year that we are planning to do. Since, as you know, we are nearly finished with our house renovation. Well, we are pretty much finished with the biggest projects and biggest jobs, but of course there are always some little things that need to be finished off, and also some bigger projects that are kind of the phase 2 to finish off everything else. Obviously there might be some other things that come up that we need to do, or we end up not doing some of these things, but these are just the things that I really hope we are going to be able to do this year, and we hope that we can finish those things as well. Making this kind of list is good for us to, at least at this point of our renovations, to give us an idea of things that still need to be done, because in the previous home that we had renovated back in the UK, we did all of our major renovations very quickly, and then for the next 3 years that we lived there, we ended up having so many things that were never finished and we never ended up doing. So I think, learning from that, I want to really stick to a list and really finish up all the things that we need to do, and keep updating our house. Probably there will be so many things to do for years and years to come. Before I get into the video, I would like to say a big thank you to all the people who have subscribed to our channel. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which for us is a lot, and we didn't really expect it to happen. But yeah, we are very happy that there are people out there that are interested in our journey and like our videos. So yeah, we are very happy and grateful for all of you that you have subscribed, even though the numbers, the subscribers and then all these numbers are not that important for us, and it's not really what we were striving for with this channel, but it is good to know that there are people who are supporting us on this journey. So there are projects that we are planning to do both outside and focus a lot on the exterior of our house for this year, and those are quite some big projects, and there are some smaller projects that are going to be to finish off still the inside of our house. So the number one thing that we need to do outside is finish painting the exterior, and we've been doing that. We started it basically in, I think, late October, and still to this day it's not completely finished. When we started, we thought it will only take us a couple of weeks, and probably even taken some holidays to really push through it and finish, but it ended up raining most of the time, I think in November or late November already. So we really didn't have a lot of opportunities to finish it properly, so we ended up doing one day here or there of painting, and yeah, so we are in January still and we still haven't finished, but we are very close to finish, and there's only a few places that needs a second coat now, and then we are finished. Another thing for outside is something that's going to be quite a big project, and probably is going to be something we're going to be doing all year, and that is sorting out our front yard, because right now we are not really taking good care of it. We have these kind of 3 or 4 like flower beds in front of our house, and I really don't like how it looks. We need to think about the kind of plants that don't need a lot of maintenance, that don't need a lot of water, because the last thing we want to do is to have to water this constantly every night in the summer months, and also need something that covers the ground enough so that in winter the weeds and all the nettles that we have there are not coming through. So that is a big project that I need to really spend time thinking, what kind of plants do we want to plant, where can we get them, and also thinking, do we even need all those 4 beds, because they are quite big, and if we have to plant them all full with flowers, it's going to take a lot of time and effort, and we need to think about it. Do we even need all that? Or can we just reconfigure the whole space in a different way completely? As you maybe know, in one of the previous videos I've mentioned, in maybe a few videos actually, that our front bushes that were giving us some kind of privacy along the fence, they all died. And I can't even count how many times our neighbors have been asking what happened with those bushes, and we just don't know. The truth is, we don't really know. We did water them, probably didn't water them enough, but it also kind of makes me feel like they've got some kind of disease. But the thing is that we need to remove them because they're not coming back to life. They look really bad, and we need to put something else in their place, because our fence is quite low. If there is nothing in place of them, then we have almost no privacy at all in our front garden. And yeah, that's going to be a very hard job, because those are established bushes, I can't even think of how are we gonna remove all those roots out of there. If you have any ideas for our front garden project or fencing or whatever, please let us know in the comments. The next outside project that we have is at the back of our house, and it is in our food forest. And this area right here is something that we mentioned in one of the previous videos as well. We have realized that within this year that we've been living here, that this concept doesn't work for us, and we have too many weeds trying to get through all that mulch that we have there, and it is ending up having too much work to do. And what we wanted for that area is to have a lot less maintaining of the weeds and things like that. So we really need to reconfigure all this area. We are probably going to put more paths through it, and maybe separate the beds more rather than having all this one big space. I think for outside that is pretty much it for a big projects. We might do something more with our patio area, because what we did last year was kind of like quick solution, because we didn't have any patio area at all, and it was very good to have it in summer. We'll see how everything goes, how well do we do with all the other projects, if we have any time, or do we even want to do anything more. But yeah, that is another potential thing that we might do something better, something more permanent with our patio area. As for inside of the house or the house itself, one of the projects that is definitely very ASAP is to insulate our loft, which is not loft really, it's an attic, but It's not insulated at the moment, and our house is really cold this winter. We are testing it out. We were thinking we are going to test it out this winter because we've never actually lived here during the winter, and we are only relying on the heating from the air conditioner. We have all new windows and all that, but other than that there is no insulation, so whatever we are heating is going away. And we are starting with insulating our attic because that is something we can do ourselves and it should be fairly easy. One of the biggest projects probably is this dining corner, because right now we're using this garden furniture still, which is serving us very well. It's perfect for just the two of us, but we can never invite anyone else to have dinner with us because then they would have to sit on our other garden chairs. And what we want to do there is a banquet seating with a bigger table. We possibly have to do that ourselves. We have to build that banquet seating ourselves because obviously you can't buy exactly for the measure. Yeah, and that's going to be an interesting project, but I really can't wait to have that area ready because so far it kind of looks like an unfinished part of the house. The next project in our house is our office. As you can see, the office is really pretty much empty right now, and it only has a desk and a couple of shelves right on the side. But we are working from home, and with that we need a proper space for it as well. So this is our only second spare room in the house, and that is also going to be a guest bedroom. So this room we need to have a proper desk space, some drawers, some shelves for all the documents, and also we need a guest bed and maybe some shelves for the guests. And that is something we never end up doing in our house in the UK. We had an office space as well, but it was just a desk and a chair in it and nothing else at all. And we never made it nice, we never decorated with anything else, and for all the 3 years that we lived there we ended up just never really even using it that much. But now we are really using it. We really would need that space, and it's definitely something that needs to be done, also for the reasons for whenever we receive guests they don't have to sleep on a blow-up mat, so we need to get the guest bed. So yeah, it's kind of not urgent, but also we need to do it pretty soon. And then the last thing that I definitely want to do and pay a lot of attention to this year is finishing off the bedroom in terms of decorating, and also decorate the rest of the house and hang things on the walls and things like that. Hope you enjoyed this video, and hope it gives you some look into what to expect from this channel this year. Yeah, you can expect to see some more gardening content and maybe some household content from from me this year. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.